that was Gail Southern Living at yahoo.com instead of Gail Sunflower 777. And that's why it wasn't showing my paid membership. So I was getting upset. I was about to go pay for it again because we complained a while back and they hadn't done anything. Well, we figured out I was logged into the wrong place. So I logged myself out of that. And then that fixed the problem. So
awesome.
I didn't have to turn around and pay for it. It was just a matter of logging out and getting into the right one. So so that's what happened. Administrator duties will log you out, and it will get some things kind of messed up for you.
I was administrator for Backwoods Misfit, and every time I tried to go live, it went to his channel. And I could not fix it. He said, try this, try that. And I go, nope.
Well, it's something he has to do. He has to take it off.
Exactly. So I mean, I should have still had, even though as an administrator, I should have still had my icon to click on and get my lives, but it wasn't doing that. It was just, I kept clicking on it. It said Backwoods Misfit live and I'm like, wait, no, what? I almost did it.
Wow.
That is awesome stuff. My friend who's a nurse, she's an RN. I was sick and I was feeling dehydrated. She brought over some of that liquid IV stuff and I put it in and oh my gosh, that stuff that's some good stuff there.
We're member of Patriot Switch. And it's all American made products. And so last time I ordered, I got 2 packs of these electrolyte, the drinks that you put in your water.
Yes.
And honestly, you could get, I don't like things real sweet, but I could make 2 bottles of water with 1 packet, and it's so good. And it's like a natural energy drink. Like I think ours is pomegranate something, blueberry.
I want to share what I have here. It's called Relight. It is from Redmond's Real Salt.
Oh,
I got this at the Homesteaders Conference last fall. And not only is this to help rehydrate you, but it's also a immunity boost too. And this one is pineapple orange.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, so it's good. I had I told my son last weekend, I'm like, you're playing golf. You need to take some of that in your water bottle.
Yes.
So yeah, because it's not fun when you start feeling weird out there in the heat.
Yeah.
Hello, Dennis.
Hey, Dennis.
Hello, Dennis.
Hey, thanks, everybody.
Yeah, if you want a link drop, just type the word dolphin in the chat and that will drop your link.
I still haven't set that up.
Me neither.
Yeah. Gail, I want to hear more about this camping adventure you guys are going to start going on.
Oh, the camping adventure. Well, our first trip out is probably going to be a local lake that's about 45 minutes from here. We're going to go there first, Possum Kingdom. And then we're going to use it to go on meetups, and we might go over and see Jan sometime in Missouri and stay in a park. Or
Silo, I have not seen you in a while. How are you doing?
Hi,
Hey, Gail, you can come to Virginia. I have hookups. I have a hookup here.
Oh, good to see you.
Awesome.
Yeah, we can plug them in here.
Hello, Lisa. Yeah, so we got set up, and what we did is hubby inherited a truck and a boat when his father passed away in January. So we traded the blue truck in for the down payment on the camper.
Nice.
So now we have So now we have
That's
a
great.
And it's nice.
You're gonna have so much fun with it.
I think it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Like every time I go to the store, I just pick up one little thing to put in there, just
your second house.
a mirror and maybe a couple of dish towel, just stuff that'll be just for the camper. So
That's what we used to do.
Hey, Gail, my daughter and son-in-law live in a RV for years, a couple of years, 2 or 3 years, I think it's been. But they just bought a ranch, but she went on, I think it was Pinterest, and looked up storage for tiny homes or RV storage ideas.
Okay.
And you would not believe what they came up with to store things. And it was not cluttered. It was all organized. They found the coolest ideas, and she'd FaceTime me. Okay, Mama, what do you think about this? Yeah. But it amazed me. I'm like, oh my God, it took zero space from their walking area, their sitting area, because they had like a living room in their RV,
Yeah.
And it was amazing the things she found.
Yeah, we had two 22-inch TVs that the girls left, and they're older now. One's about to get married. So we took one of those two TVs. Hubby bought a mount for it. And so he has the TV mounted where we can watch it from the bed in the camper, or we can watch it from the couch in the camper. So he has it.
Oh, it's got a swivel.
That set up. You didn't have to buy a TV, so that'll help.
Oh, yeah.
He is going to have to purchase the stairs because Mom's going with us to Pinecone Fest this year. And I want to make sure she has something really stable to get in and out on. And really, seriously, I want to be really sure-footed going in and out of that thing, too. I don't want to
too.
I'm with you on that one.
Talk about Pinecone Fest, Gail, for people that don't know what that is.
Pinecone Fest is a YouTube meetup. It is in the town of Mount Vernon, Texas. They have it at a lake. They have RV hookups. I believe there's cabins. There's a bunch of cabins. And there's places where you can stay with tents. And they have their bathrooms are not vaulted toilets. They're regular bathrooms, and there's showers in those. Of course, our RV, our little camper thing has a shoilet, they call it, a shoilet, which you sit on the toilet and you can take your shower, and there's a hole in the floor where it goes out. So nothing's...
I thought you were going to say something else, Gail.
I love that.
It's a shower.
Right and it's
my
alley.
So
it's a very beautiful park that it's at. It's a very beautiful park.
Yeah, it's a beautiful park.
Is it like a national park?
Are you going, Susan and Jan?
We
were, but we just can't.
We're trying. We're working on it. We went last year and really had a good time. We stayed in a Airbnb that I found, and it was a 1974 Airstream. And I've been fascinated with Airstream trailers for years. Well, the fascination has gone down because it is so narrow. There's no. It was good. We learned, and I got it out of my system. But I'm not sure.
If she was alone, it would have been a whole different.
Oh yeah.
But when you have two people, no, it's so narrow.
Travel trailers are only about, they're less than a mobile home in width. It's just like half the size of that. So it was interesting and very nice. "Quote unquote" landlords. We had to contact them a couple of times, and we were only about, I'm going to say, less than 3 miles from the meetup place. So
I'm sure, Heather, somebody will take you.
We stayed at the Super 8 motel last year, but we felt like secluded from everyone. So that's when talking about this camper thing. Now, his mom and dad were trying to sell theirs originally to us, And we're like, that's way too big. The truck wouldn't even, that would not work.
I
So
think you're gonna have fun.
I think you got the right thing for you guys.
what's
Yeah.
that?
Well,
Yeah.
Robin, I mean, you, me, and Joe and Adrian aren't far from each other. Realistically, we can do a meetup on the East Coast.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Are
You sure could.
I mean, everybody, of course, would be invited. Texas is only a 2-day drive.
Yeah, it's not too far.
No, I don't know how far it
I
is.
went to Kentucky last year.
Yeah,
Missouri is
and
like
even Susan
20
could
hours.
come because Susan's down in Tennessee, and that's not far either.
Yeah,
Well, I'm going to try to
that's like
convince
straight
Hubby
down
to
from
make
here.
Missouri a yearly thing.
What is that, Adrian?
Oh yeah.
Tennessee, it's like straight
Yeah,
down.
it's just
So the camper will make it easier because we won't have to worry about hotels for
Right.
where we want to go.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
It'll be cool
That'll
for
be
Christmas
nice.
trips too. It'll be
You
nice.
will pay it off soon, and it'll be yours. You won't have to worry about it. I love that they gave you an awning and you got all that dirt.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
got all that dirt.
That was cool.
Yeah, we wanted to build a carport to protect the camper. So they're pulling out. I mean, yesterday I was on a live and they were literally, nobody could hear it, but they were banging on my house and they were digging up that backhoe thing in there, and they were digging up big pieces of cement and there was a bunch of dirt too. And they were digging all that out. And first I went out there and asked for the dirt. After they left, I started looking at the cement going, some of those pieces that are like a foot long, I could totally use that for gardening.
Yeah.
But hubby's got a problem with his shoulder right now. So
Oh.
I literally got a piece, walked it around, threw it over the back fence, came in, sat down, drank, cooled off, went back out, got another piece. I did that about 5 times yesterday.
That's the way to do it, though.
But I
Yeah,
want,
you did it the right way.
yeah,
Do not
well, I don't
overdo
want
it.
to pass out. It's hot here, and that was later in the day. I
Especially
wanted to do some
because
more.
you were complaining that your neck was hurting.
I
Yes.
know. I'm like, what are
And
you
now
doing,
you're
Gail?
out there hauling big chunks of cement.
I don't want it to be gone. I mean,
I'm
it's
like, dang, Gail.
mine. The dirt and the cement is mine. It belongs to me. I
Yeah,
don't
but
want
you couldn't move that morning.
I'm greedy. Hubby can't do it, so it's only me. Only I can do it.
You need something with some wheels on it.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Yes, absolutely, Red Silo. But I'm the same way. If I see something, my brain automatically is like, what can I use that for?
Right.
Well, at
Recycle.
least I was safe. I was drinking. I was resting. You can ask hubby. I was real diligent about coming in and sitting down between each thing.
Breakfast silo.
And
When
it
it's 120 outside, you're going to have to do that, Gail.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
and then I still have to technically, I'm just dropping it over the fence. I still have
Oh.
to technically put it into place. I'm just
Right.
getting it ready. I still have to do the hauling it from there to where it's going to actually go. Which
Oh, wow.
I
You
just
didn't have a wagon or anything?
well,
Okay, hashtag gorilla cart.
the
Gail
closest
Sullivan.
Heather says, Heather
closest thing
says,
we have is an attachment trailer that goes to our lawnmower.
That's what we have. That's all.
Yes.
So technically, I could get hubby to attach that for me, and I
Yes.
could drive the pieces
There
from
you go.
the front yard to the backyard, and that would
Now
be.
you're thinking smart.
And dump it.
But he has to get it all. I mean,
Heather
Gail.
said that you were drinking, Gail.
All it is a pin goes into the lawnmower chassis.
Heather
I
is
know.
hilarious.
I
It's
don't
a
even
hole.
know.
You slip the little.
I know. I've driven
Put
it.
pin-
I've driven it.
It's like a little
Big
hit,
muscles,
right?
Yeah. I'm
You know,
determined.
I'll
I want. Hello, Carol. I think I
Hey,
might
when-
have the link too, Carol.
When's a drawing for a
Hey,
Garden
Viking.
Tour
Garden
24.
Club, whatever the last day of the month is.
Oh yeah, the last
I
day.
have a video coming out Friday for that, Gail, my second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a second
In June, it ends in
Okay.
June.
Yeah,
That is
no,
Friday. The drawing is Friday.
It goes through the end of August.
August.
Rural area.
So there was a drawing at the end of June, July, and August, and then it will be over.
Yeah.
My zucchinis were doing really good, and I missed one day, half day of watering, and I started getting that yellow, and I said, well, you're off the contest. So start over. Got some more plant and see what happens.
Hey,
I have to
Ariella.
replant my
I have
sunflowers.
so much bug pressure. So I think I made the comment in Adrian's live that something about stink bugs. I looked at the picture again. They were squash bugs.
Oh,
Yeah, we get hit with stink bugs here every year in the fall and the beginning of summer.
Well, they lay red
Or
eggs,
spring,
right?
I should say. They're terrible.
Squash bugs.
yeah.
I pulled the leaf off and I saw the red leaf. I pulled the leaf off. I was so mad because they've
Did you
attracted so much
scrub it
stuff.
together?
I pulled the leaf off.
I had squash
I
bugs
stomped
this
it
year.
in the ground. I pulled off another leaf. I stomped it in the ground. And then I came inside and I got some cayenne pepper and I put cayenne pepper everywhere. I don't know if that works, but I'm really mad and I'm going to run you off. Even if you've already killed the plant, you're just going to go bye-bye. I'm just getting mad. I was so mad. I was so mad.
Today?
Soapy water, Gail. Use some soapy water. Soapy water will kill the eggs. They won't hatch. Soapy water will kill the bugs. They'll die because they're soft, bugs. So
Yeah.
they're any type of soapy water. If you spray the eggs or the bug, it'll kill it.
So I had that clay. If I put that all over,
really
it will
squishing mine.
kill them.
Yeah.
Well,
It will.
usually taking off a couple of squash leaves won't kill the plant. So
No,
Okay.
not at all.
So I only pulled off 2, and there was only 2 sets of the little red bugs.
I scraped mine off.
But you know what? This is weird. You guys are going to freak out, but I've never had squash bugs before.
I know.
They just
Really?
come. I didn't grow last year because I had squash bugs. I'm like, I'm not
This
growing
year-
anything.
Because it's
Well,
too
I've
bad.
already had.
That's the problem
for
for
them.
me. It's the vine borers that are the
I've had
problem.
vine borers, squash bugs, whatever those little black fuzzy worms are, and pill bugs. I've had all 4 things this year. I'm like, I'm going to maintain the part of the garden that's growing and the new zucchini. I'm going to keep watering that stuff, but I'm not planting anything else. I'm done combating the pest.
Yes, Heather.
I
I'm done.
would think so,
Well-
Heather. I mean, it's just like any other plant.
They don't like to
I'll
be
tell you, I
planted.
think
I
I
use
had a-
Sevin dust, and I'm not ashamed to say it because, I've got clay.
We
So
talked about that yesterday.
yeah. If I don't use what I picked up, not the dust, but like a granule.
Mhm.
And today I'm doing a short on my zucchini because I saw my first little zucchini. And what do I see is 2 squash bugs hooked up,
Yeah.
and then another one, and I just, that's why they're called squash bugs, because you just squash them.
Squash.
Yeah.
And then I
Hey,
found
Troy.
another one, and there was one that got away, and so it's gonna rain, and I can't treat it,
Yeah.
Well, maybe with the granules I could. I don't know. I didn't think about
When's
that.
it gonna rain?
Tonight. Like tomorrow we have a
I wanted some butternut squash, and I did not want them to do any more damage. I was just mad, like, get away from my butternut
Thanks,
squash.
Sue Ellen. Thank you.
yeah. Says a thunderstorm early in the morning, 89 degrees will be heaven on earth. Oh my God. So it's a 40% chance tonight, a 78 tomorrow. Oh my gosh.
Well, I
80.
added a lot of new beds to my garden this year, and I'm thinking of changing things up.
Yeah.
I have I have one raised bed I still haven't got dirt for, but I have a lot of grow bags with dirt that I'm like, okay, I think I'm gonna dump all you guys into the other bed because I'm not using you, and maybe try and start planting something else there.
Yeah,
But
anything that
I
was
had to plant.
infested with bugs, I'm going to plant all the stuff they hate in it.
Charles, he's telling jokes.
I had to plant more of the mammoth sunflowers. You should have seen. I just started throwing seeds today because I'm like, sometimes I just have better luck throwing them out there than here's a
That's
little
what I
hole.
Hi, Ariella. Good to
That's
see you.
awesome. I
No
have them
mammoth
too in my
is not
chicken coop
mammoth.
area, Heather, because I give my chickens the pumpkins, and then every year they start coming back, volunteers.
Well, that's cool.
I've got a bunch of the butternut squash that, for the vineyard survival seeds challenge. They're
Nice.
doing good. And then I let all my kidney beans go to seed or, dry up. I'm letting that happen because I want those for next harvest. And I
Already
think in
harvested
July.
mine, started
So
composting
you've
it.
already, that's right, because you're in a different zone. So you've already harvested your kidney beans?
Me too.
I didn't. I did a couple of them, but I let them go to seed.
I planted
I'm
40,
letting them dry out for seed.
I planted like 40 seeds, pinto and the kidney, and not all of them germinated, but I also think I caught squirrels in there digging today. Get out of there.
Oh.
For the kidney beans, you just leave them on the plant and just let them dry that way, or do you pull them
Yeah,
off?
that's what I
do
did.
that with green beans too. Just
Yeah,
let them
'cause-
dry out.
Yeah, you gotta let them on the plant to dry.
Oh.
I do
pulled
that
it
with my highest.
Aaron,
I want to
do
do,
with
I
my
want to
highest.
do,
I let them dry out on the plant and then pick them.
yeah.
I want to do better with like saving cucumber seeds and bell pepper seeds. I need to understand that a little bit better. I would like to start saving more of my seeds.
Yeah.
I did some zucchini seeds.
Do you only grow one type of cucumber, Tina?
I'm sorry.
Do you only grow one kind of cucumber?
You know what? This year I'm growing different type of cucumbers.
Because they will cross-pollinate. So if you save seeds from your cucumbers this year, they won't be true to the type that you're saving it from, because I'm sure they've probably cross-pollinated with other cucumbers.
Oh, I
It'll
see.
still be a cucumber.
Yeah.
It will still be a cucumber, but they won't be the cucumber that you're trying to save seeds.
Oh, that's okay. I just
And
like
you-
cucumbers. I'm not. Yeah.
But once you let the cucumber get nice and big and yellow, when it starts to turn yellow after it's past its ripening stage, that's when you harvest the seeds.
Really?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay,
You gotta
that's
wait
good
till
to know.
I'm not going to eat.
When you wait till the fruit is past its ripening stage, that's when you want to harvest the seed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure about that.
I mean, I've harvested them before that, out of a cucumber I was just going to eat
Yeah.
and take the seeds out. And I was able to harvest those and still get cucumbers. But what Adrian's saying is the correct way to do it.
And is it the same for Adrian, like bell peppers? I've tried bell peppers before and I didn't have luck with those.
You got to wait till your bell peppers turn color before you save the seeds.
So if they're a green pepper, let them continue to grow till they turn red.
Mm-hmm.
I'll remember all that this
In
year.
other words, the seed is not all the way ripe, just like
Right.
The seed's not mature.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Hey, Darius.
Hello, everyone coming in. Darius, Retroactive.
Hey, Rebel Canner. She's my new friend. Thank you. I met her over on Kevin's channel today.
Cool.
Oh yeah, Bushcraft was featuring Milk and Honey Heritage Farms today on his live. He was her barbecue chicken video.
That's awesome.
hello, retroactive deals.
I'll be hooking your channel up too, Rebel Canner.
Ooh,
That's
100.
awesome.
Drop your
Wow.
Drop your link. I'm going to write you down on my list.
Drop your link in the chat, Carol. Type the word dolphin.
I really thought I was already subscribed to the Rambling Peach, but didn't you do a live with her, Gail, or somebody?
Yeah, I did.
Last night was so fun. Charles had sort of walked her through the comment picker, and bless Carol's heart. She was trying so hard. She was just like one step away. And I go, hold on, let me call Charles. And so I called Charles. I'm like, hey, man, you busy? And he goes, no, not really. And I go, could you hop on the Ramblin' Peach and help her get on the comment picker? And so she's just talking away, talk. I'm laughing. I'm over here laughing, and I'm laughing on my comments, and I said, this is cracking me up because she never saw Charles come in initially, and she just kept talking. She's like, well, if I could get help, we're like, just do it. We trust you.
Hello, PJs.
She is such a sweetheart. I adore Carol. She's such a sweet lady. So Charles, I said, I think I text her, or I put in all caps, Charles is in the basement.
That's so
right.
So, Rambling Peach needs 117 more subs.
Yeah, she's like just right there.
Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm on my phone right now.
Oh, he didn't show up in the basement.
I thought I subscribed to her though.
I'm sorry, Carol. Okay.
Now, if I have a moderator, if you'll put up the link to the Rambling Peach.
Or you can type dolphin.
I am not. Is that Carol? I'm gonna sub right now, and then I'm gonna put one of your videos into my watch later list.
She's awesome. She's just an awesome lady.
Hello, Tammy with Mountain Grandma.
Yeah, we met her at
there we go. You're done.
That's where I met her at.
Now you're only 116 away.
Yay! Come on, y'all.
Family.
Carol, type in dolphin, the fish. And I'll put your link up in the chat. And then everyone can just click on that and go support you. And
that's the way to do it.
Closer. Yeah. No, but she's
a sweet. You need to type dolphin too and put up your link. I tried to pin Heather's link to the chat, top of the chat earlier, and it wouldn't let me pin it. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's weird.
I know.
Oh, I just thought of the other part of that story. So she gets the chat going, not the chat, the wheel. Charles told her what to push, and he comes up and tells her what to push. They spin the wheel, and I won. And it was one of her T-shirts. I said, "Give the shirt to Charles. He deserves it."
That's
just like he did that on a moment's notice. I mean, literally a moment's notice. I was like, that was the sweetest thing. Oh gosh.
You know what I have coming up this year? My 3K subscriber giveaway.
Okay. How close are you getting?
I'm about 90 away, I think, from that.
Oh, how exciting.
Of course, I'm sure everybody in here is already friends with me, but they might not be if they're in Adrienne or Tina's chat.
Yeah, I'm a 174 away from my 1,000K.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Exciting.
So when I get to 1,000, I'll do my big 1K giveaway as well.
Did you drop your link in the chat, Tina?
What, Gail?
Did you drop your link in my chat?
I'm just here.
Yeah, it is exciting.
I can.
Exciting, Tammy.
Yeah.
I'll type is it dolphins or dolphin?
Just dolphin, singular.
Dolphin. Yeah. Yeah.
There, I'll type my link.
What do you need?
176 for my 1,000K.
It's so exciting when you hit your first 1K. It's like, oh my God.
When I hit my first 100, I was ecstatic. I didn't even know any of you.
Girl, when I hit my first 10.
I knew I could do it because I have 2 Facebook pages that I've built from like 0 up to over 3K. So I know I can do it. It's just, hey, Prez the Investor, another new person I met today over on the
Investor.
Tuber Chat.
Yeah.
Tuber Chat's his name.
The Investor.
Yeah. That's great.
There is 7.
Yeah. He commented on one of my videos.
You're welcome, Carol. My
I
pleasure.
went over and said hello to him as well. So he has a really calm voice.
yesterday.
I asked him if he wanted to come up and do a live with me because he's got a really good speaking voice. I thought he would be a good guest. So let's see if he takes me up.
Oh, it's funny.
He probably will. He came on our lives about a month ago.
Oh, he did?
Bushcraft is pulling jokes there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, congratulations. Dee's Adventure hit 500. Yay.
Yay!
He's at 74.
Yay.
Good for you.
Nice.
That's
You'll get there.
fantastic.
You'll get there.
Yeah.
So Dee, drop your link. Drop your link in there. Type Dolphin and drop your
She was
link.
excited about 500, but now she's at 704.
She
That's
needs
awesome.
to listen to
Oh,
more
wow.
hours.
Cool.
Yeah.
Channels grow faster after 500.
Yeah,
It
but
does.
you kind of stalled too. You stalled
the
in the
algorithm.
600s.
True.
Fred
True.
said he'll be a guest.
He said he'd be a guest.
Be a guest.
Fred's the
Awesome.
investor.
Awesome. Is your email address on your about page? If not, you can email me at gailsouthernliving@gmail.com. I have a brand new email address.
What?
I have a
Why
Gmail.
not?
You have
I
another
have an
email
email
address? Girl.
Well, I have people having trouble with these emails, and so I'm like, I got a new phone. Let me start a new email. So I decided to do that.
That's smart. That's a whip.
Why would you want to go back?
Why would you want to go
under
under 10K? I don't. Please explain, Bushcraft.
Yes.
Huh?
Why would you want to go back under
Always stall
10K?
before your
Heck,
benchmark.
I would
Oh.
like to be at 10K.
I know. He'll have to tell you though. That's
What's
his
this on my
thing.
page? Good. I need to write.
Interesting.
Yeah,
that-
why? Tell us why.
Well, I personally like when you get so many subscribers, to me it's not as intimate. And it's you know, you have X amount of hours to video, and the rest of the time is answering comments and editing your video. And it's like, you know, it's over a full-time job.
It
And
takes a chunk of
people-
time.
People don't understand that.
It's like
but
less
when
than,
you get bigger.
way less than minimum wage. I'll tell you for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So it's yeah.
It's a
yeah.
job.
Because
Well,
it is. I mean, it is a
it
job.
does, like,
If you work your channel as your job, then it is your job. If you're making.
I do.
well, it is, but you want to have a
Oh,
vacation.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you could, but
Is it their commercials, Charles? Because I can't handle their commercials.
Sue Ellen, type the word dolphin and it will drop your link in the chat. And then these guys can make friends with your channel to get you up to 50, maybe.
yeah.
It's
I
like-
remember
I wrote her on my list.
First 10 or 7 or 10, I think it was 7. And I was like, how they find me? I knew they found me through another live after that, but and I was like, just curious, where'd you find me from? And they tell me, and I can't remember
Great.
the channel, but they always did all these great YouTube how-tos and, you know, for new YouTubers, and, you know, talked about the important things in your description and blah, 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 right?
Yeah.
They taught me a lot, and that's where I started getting subscribers from, because I was just hungry to learn,
Right.
you know, how to get better at it.
Yeah.
And people
Hey,
think,
Anyway, take the exclamation point off.
yeah, don't
Yeah,
watch
just dolphin.
my old videos, because they are
And Shirley O.G.
horrific.
Gardner.
Thanks
Hello,
for
hello.
jumping in.
But
Hey,
it's
Miss
good to go
Shirley.
back though, Jen. Is
I'm gonna go check my potatoes. They're my potatoes from my garden.
Okay. What were you saying, Susan?
I said it is good to go back and look at some of your older ones because you
Yeah.
can then see how you've grown and how much you've improved, and you know you had
Well,
that baseline and now you've moved up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's way
Yeah.
better
He
now.
said
But
his channel started going down when he hit 10K.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Because YouTube is so strict.
Please click on the link for Sue Ellen Moran and go by. And she's under 40. She's right at 40 subs right now. So let's see if we can get her. Remember when your channel was that small? Help her out.
Yes.
When I first started YouTube, I didn't start it to get monetized. I
No.
only started it to share information and try to help others and just to kind of document my gardening journey.
Yeah.
But now I feel like, why not? Like I should get monetized, because then the monetization can go into my channel, into making it a bigger and better channel. So
That's what Jerry does. That's what ours does.
Yep.
Monetization goes back into the channel, you know.
It either goes into the YouTube channel or a project I'm doing for the YouTube channel.
Correct. Or equipment you need for the
Or
channel.
exactly.
Hey, Tammy.
Like when we have meetups,
Grandma.
everything I buy is from what I've earned on YouTube.
Mhm.
So,
right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
yeah, that's slim. It's tight budget, yo.
Yeah.
I have learned to squeeze blood out of a cucumber.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bushcraft family, I need to set up a live with you. I don't know if I have your right email address or not. A specific subject though. But it's hush hush. It's a hush hush new thing.
Oh, it's a secret, Gail?
Secret.
It's a secret.
Only me and Heather know the secret.
Oh, Heather knows too, huh?
Last time you and Heather conspired together, I got a
know. We get on the phone and we just conspire all kinds of things.
And I don't even know where Heather is right now. She's like gone. She was here and we were talking about her having to leave, you know, because we'd done all the things.
No, we'll have to see if somebody's got a friend mail out there about where Heather is.
No, I don't remember anything. And it'd be hard to ship Heather because she's tall.
You're right. You're
that
right,
would be a
Carol.
really big
That's
box.
expensive.
I'm lost too, Heather.
Oh, she's a popsicle stick, so I could.
Yeah, popsicle head Heather. Likes to travel
right.
and go
I just need a box.
Poor Heather.
She likes to go
Oh,
to the
popsicle
store
stick,
and
Heather.
meet up.
All right. Who else needed it? Sue Ellen. All right.
What was funny was when we were in Dollar General, because I go in there every other day usually. They were listening to me walking through the aisles with the popsicle. Picture of Heather.
Yeah, you did a good job on your video, Jan. I thought it was really cute.
There was one cart that got all jacked up and I don't know what happened and I couldn't fix it. So I had to mute it.
Heather doesn't even know where she is right now.
No, she's working. She's been working. Hey, McKay.
Hey, Sue Ellen. I just subbed to you and I'll put a video in my watch later list.
Very cool, Sue Ellen. Is your channel a ministry by chance?
Oh wow.
No, there's a Temu haul she's getting ready to do.
Oh, okay.
She does shout outs.
A really big box makes a girl feel good.
Yeah.
Heather is so funny, guys. I don't know if you know, but Heather's hilarious. She's like a laugh a minute, and she's got a million ideas. If you need an idea about something, just ask Heather. She'll give you 50 million ideas.
It's always
her brain is just clicking.
Yeah.
Well, I got my idea that I talked to Heather about today when I was watching Tuber Chat.
So you're the conspirer.
This idea was mine, though. But
Yeah.
I shared it with her.
Okay, I'm on the live now. So
There we go. I got a saved video to watch for you, Sue Ellen.
Yeah, I love that watch later list. I like using that.
Oh, she's got a flower headband.
We run it at night.
You know, I will tell you this. I don't think they're in the chat. Are they?
I don't know.
I had a chat today, and I don't think the person really. Never mind. I'm not going to speak. Never mind.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
So what happened?
When the Lord tells you not to, you just better zip it up
Yeah,
and not
hush
say
your
a word.
mouth. Yep.
Mm-mm.
I understand.
Yep.
But Susan, I've never done a live with you before, so it's nice to meet you.
I usually don't. I'm not the live person. I do the videos. Yeah, Jerry's always done the lives, but I've been doing them with Gail for what, 2 years now, off and on.
Yeah.
Well,
Started-
your husband, Jerry, gave me a great tip and told me how to create one playlist with all my videos.
Yes.
It was for him. Because of him, I was able to put all my videos into one playlist. Now,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to go back and do it. I'd have to go ask Jerry again. I'm like, hey, can you tell me that information again?
I still
Well, I
haven't done that.
always remind him, like he started doing. We've got bees now. He's got a hive out there, and he's enjoying it.
Oh yeah, I have.
With the
Nice.
videos that we've been doing, I said you need to make a new playlist. Add it to your master, but do a playlist. And the reason he says that is because when people need watch hours, it's easier to do it. He's not going to go in and click. He'll go in and click on playlist and run it through the night. And that way, they get their watch hours. So that's why he's real big on playlists. But I have to remind him to start new ones on these new topics that we're, adding to our channel.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. If you have one that's like a week long, nobody's going to run that one. So smaller groups, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in the Tuber Shack
Everything
community,
interesting
it's
to
good to have some 9 and 10 hour, 8 and 6 hour, because you want to exchange one that's of equal link with that person.
Right. Right.
Yeah, you know what, Lewis Acre Farm, it was really easy because I've swapped playlists with people, and I just say go to Piedmont, and there's now there's over 200 in there. Just go there, and that's the playlist.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll go to pages and I can't find the playlist, or because I want to start from the beginning,
Yes.
and let it run. So yeah.
Yeah. He's always willing to help out anybody that wants
Yeah,
to.
I was very appreciative that day.
Well, he had some time last year before his knee surgery, and then after his knee surgery that he couldn't be active outside. So that's where he really geared up a lot on his
Okay.
techniques and stuff. So he's had help from other people. So he's just playing it forward.
Yeah. Broken Hearts Ministry
Yeah.
needs
That's
100.
supposed to say fryer, not fire. Fire, however, yeah.
And then,
The air fryer.
My air fryer.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying Broken Hearts Ministry needs 152 watch hours
Drop your link.
to
Nice.
monetize.
Somebody go drop Gail's link up there.
Butler Family Farm. Yeah, the wreaths. Yeah, we're doing wreaths tomorrow on
Yes.
Make and Mingle. It's going to be on
Okay. I
Life
didn't know
of the
that, Jared.
Piedmont,
I didn't know
Milk and
that.
Honey Heritage Farms, and Broken Hearts Ministry. We're all making wreaths tomorrow live together.
Did you watch my little video today by chance? It was 5 minutes of just
I did.
what the supplies.
It didn't
I
pop
shared.
up for me. I didn't see
You know
it.
what? I said I'm just gonna go up there because I created a list and tagged Heather and Gail in it. And so let me just jump up really quick and just hey, go to the Dollar Tree. Here's what I got. It's not going to cost a lot of money. Or look in your home. Utilize something in your home.
Ariella, I believe you have a link too if you want to come up.
I have done a video, haven't I, Tammy? I don't know how. I just put it. I actually have found the key to chicken in an air fryer. And I set the bake setting first. And I let it bake. And then it's not done then. Then I go back and hit air fry for 8 minutes. And then it's just perfect.
Yeah.
I bake it first, then air fry. If you air fry it, then it comes out too hard and crispy.
Huh. That's a good idea. I was wondering because the heating element on the inside of our oven has went out. And so the other day I had made some zucchini squares, and it's I don't know, almost like a quiche thing. And I had it in the pan and it wouldn't cook. And so finally I'm like, okay, well, we have to make dinner. So I took the pan and put it over here on the oven, and I set up the frying pan, and I put some olive oil in the bottom, and I just dipped it in like pancakes. And so I made my zucchini squares that normally cook in the oven in the pan and made them almost like flapjacks. And they were
Okay.
really good like that.
Nice.
Oh, that sounds
So
yummy.
I was trying to improvise, you know, and then
Like
since
fritters.
then, I've been trying to just cook things on top of the stove until hubby has time to go in there and see if it's something he can fix or if it's a small part or a big deal. I said,
Yeah.
well, I've got so many appliances. Don't even stress about it. I got an air fryer, an Instapot, a crock pot.
Yep.
I got all the things. Don't even worry about it. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Well, a
Yeah.
heating element isn't that expensive.
Yeah, it's not, but it's just something he's got to do. So I'm just going to be patient and wait.
Yeah.
It's too hot for it anyway.
Good
Yeah.
wife.
Like you have lots of other.
It's summer and not winter when it went out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys grill out, barbecue, whatever you want to call it? See,
Not
East Coast calls it grilling out. West Coast calls it barbecue. So, I know.
I didn't know.
Grill barbecues. We sort of switch it up here.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
Sometimes I say
Okay.
grill, sometimes I say barbecue.
Yeah.
When I first moved out here, they were like, grill. I'm like, grill what? What are you talking about? Oh, Al, we're going to cook on the barbecue. Oh, okay.
Like the grill.
Outside.
Well,
It's like,
it's
it's the
really good.
lingo. It's like a purse is called pocketbook. Like, what is a pocketbook?
Yeah, that's what they
No,
called
I
it in
never
Rhode
said
Island.
pocketbook.
That's
Well,
what they called it
soda,
in Rhode Island.
soda and pop. We come California, it's soda. Out here, it's pop. In Missouri, it's pop.
Okay.
I say pop.
Did y'all hear
Yeah.
this good piece of information that Bushcraft Family said? Custom playlists are very important because playlists show up before videos in searches now. I
That's
noticed
true.
that some of my playlists were showing up.
I didn't know.
I was searching my own self about my own channel about something. So
Okay.
that's some good advice right there.
I did
Yeah,
not.
my husband says my videos pop up all the time on
Awesome,
his,
Heather.
and I don't use that specific account to run videos on. I have another one of his that I can
Okay.
use.
I agree, Tina. You need to make a video on how you make your chicken in the air fryer. I
That's
think
fine. I'll do that.
that
'Cause I-
advice that you just gave us, make it into a video.
There you go. I'd like to see
Heather
that.
likes to bug me and
Hello,
say,
Mr.
"Did you make a
Bubble."
video? Did you make a video?" No, Heather, I'm not making a video.
I know.
I will put it on my list because I'm trying to take one day where I film 1 or 2 videos a day and then edit it and then, get them posted maybe a month out. Wouldn't that be great?
Oh,
Yeah, I would
All
be.
right.
I would love to do that. I
Yeah.
would love to be like just gonna take a week off and your videos just come out like clockwork.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
I
my
understand.
video is already ready for Friday. It's done. Friday's video is done. I'm not going to be home. It'll shoot out in the morning.
Heather
We
asked me
plan
today
ours
if
out.
I opened my Frid mail from her, and I'm like, I'm sorry, Heather. I said I plan to make that video for Friday, but I don't want to open it yet because I want to wait and be surprised on the video. So I'm like, I have it, but I haven't opened it yet.
So
yeah.
I'll make a video next week on the way I do my chicken in the air fryer. It's really simple, guys. I'm not a fancy cook. I'm very simple when it comes to cooking.
I am too.
Thank you, Ariella.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't like
as Jessica at Three Rivers says, it's about filling bellies. Well, my bellies are my son and my husband. That's what it's about.
I just
I'm
told my
making
husband
it
last night I
good.
wanted watermelon. We call
Yeah.
it watermelon. Yeah, cookout.
Ooh, that sounds good. Pineapple chicken for supper. You should do a video on that, Jerry.
No,
Yeah.
we should start
All
saying that back to Heather now. Every time she gives an idea, you should make a video on that, Heather. We should do that to her every time.
right.
Yeah. Did you
Don't
make
worry
a video, Heather?
Yeah, just a video on. You got a video on that?
Yeah.
He said he had to have chicken because he saw it on Heather's channel.
I know. I did a similar chicken in the oven tonight.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
Barbecue.
I just put a rub and some seasonings on it.
Yeah.
It's all Heather's fault.
So
Right.
I become a creature of habit on dinners, but I'm expanding the palette in my next. Well, I'm not going to say anything about it yet. I plan to make them and do videos on it, like a segment of like 3 different recipes. I'm Asian inspired, so it'll be very interesting how they come out.
That sounds fun.
Yeah,
Nice.
trying different things.
Asian is good. Well,
I have to try to get dinners that are quick and easy to do in case we're out working.
mm,
Right. Right.
I can do crock pot,
I have to
but
still do the pizza one for Heather. I still haven't done my pizza party video.
Oh, your pizza party video.
Partay.
Partay.
Right, Adrian. Pizza party.
Come on, girl.
Partay. I still haven't done it.
Partay.
That
You know,
one, and there was
make it
another one.
normal. It has to be not pizza party, pizza party.
Yes.
Oh,
My sister just sent me a text with the pictures of her stuff for the wreath making tomorrow.
Oh, she's going to make a wreath along with us tomorrow.
Yes, she will. She's excited to do it.
That's
That's
cool.
awesome. That'll be fun.
Hey, Jaden. Thank you so much.
Hey,
I'm gonna write your
Ariella.
name down.
Hi.
I can't get
Yeah.
everybody's name.
I tried to. Oh, sorry. I tried to get up earlier, Gail. I'd just woken up and it kept getting error message on the thingy.
I set
So
up the live accidentally on an old deleted thing because anyway. So
oh, gotcha. Yep.
and so when I went to send out the second batch, you didn't get included in that because I was starting to get frustrated at that point.
Yeah.
I have a very short attention span. So I sit down to do one thing, and if it doesn't happen right away, I'm like, okay, whatever, and I go on to the next thing. That's entirely me, this impatient. Just like Adrian said the other day, I put a seed in, it doesn't come up in the amount of time I think it takes. I'll put another seed in there.
Throw it in there.
Heather, I agree. Yeah, I'll just.
Yeah. I can see that. I could do the same thing myself. Get frustrated and then.
Yeah. I don't ever get frustrated.
Oh,
yeah.
cool. Talk about frustration.
Go right back.
This morning, I told Gail, I don't know, there was something in the air this morning, okay? I was up, I don't know what it was, and I was just having a great time out in the garden, so I would then go get my garden hose. I spray myself with the garden. I dump coffee all over myself. I prick myself with these stupid weeds.
Oh,
I said, that's it, I'm done. I'm done.
Well,
Okay,
I had a coffee mishap this morning too.
Oh, that's
I
a bad start.
went to go get my coffee this morning. First thing I noted, I poured my coffee in there. The cup was dirty.
Oh.
I put that coffee to the side. I pulled another cup. I looked inside. It was clean. Because some of the sugar or cream or something was in the other cup, it wasn't sweet. So I said, I'm just gonna pour a little regular sugar, which I don't normally do. And it had a whole, like this, just a jar lid. And I poured it too much sugar. I was like,
no.
why in the world
Oh, no.
do you not want me to have coffee this morning?
Meant to be.
And then
Meant to
I'm
be.
like, this is going to be a bad day. So then I open up my laptop and there sits $200 cash right there in my laptop.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What, the
Wow.
January come?
Okay, this day's taking a nice little turn. So Hubby had left me some spending money right here on
Oh.
the laptop.
Jaden, tomorrow it's going to be on mine, Gail's, and Heather's channel, Milk and Honey. Are you streaming on Gail's Southern Living and Broken Hearts tomorrow?
Broken Hearts Ministry.
So yeah, and then on mine, Life in the Piedmont. Nice to meet you. Is it Ariella?
Oh, yes, Ariella. Really nice to meet you.
Everyone
I
calls her
didn't realize
Ariel.
you hadn't I hadn't realized that you had not met each other.
It's okay.
Not formally, no.
Yeah, great to meet you.
You too.
I'm still waking up here. Crazy time difference. Current time here 9:09 a.m. So I'm still waking up.
Okay.
It's 7:10.
Well,
PM
good morning, Ariella. Good morning. Good morning. I
We're
hope
at
you
Yeah.
don't have any coffee mishap.
6:09 Central Time, the real time.
Mm.
Do you use flavored coffee, McKay? I do. I do the Chris. I don't know. Hi, puppy.
Yeah,
Hey,
Tina
Chris.
has a really
Yeah,
good recipe on making your own homemade coffee creamer. It's like
Okay.
Yeah,
Hi.
I've got to look into that. The coffee creamer options here are very limited.
yeah.
Okay.
I've been wanting to do my own healthy version of
I've
something.
been doing that. I watched
Brutus or Susan?
Hey
Say hi,
Brutus, the little
Brett.
rat.
He nipped at
He didn't
Susan.
like me this
Hey,
week.
Shannon, my little homestead. Welcome in.
Anyway, Jesse and
Hello,
Lisa of
Shannon.
Lazy Days has a video on making creamer.
Hey, Echo. Welcome in.
Yeah, what they
They
do,
have a
what
creamer
flavor?
video too.
She did vanilla, but I've made it with chocolate also.
Ooh,
Ooh,
I've
chocolate.
Oh,
never
nice.
Talking
had.
about.
I'd like to try it though.
Yeah.
I'm not a vanilla fan. I don't like vanilla flavored things.
I want to find some hazelnut. We really like the hazelnut better.
I
but
do like hazelnut.
I need to
We
find
are hazelnut
extra.
all the way.
I made it with
Yeah,
chocolate, and my son liked it pretty good.
I like cinnamon too.
I love the smell of vanilla more than the taste of vanilla. Am I the only one?
No,
Well, it depends what you use it in.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't like
Cookies.
vanilla candles or vanilla.
If I had a
spray.
choice, I'd probably pick chocolate over vanilla, but I do like vanilla.
No,
No.
I don't like baking flavor scents.
Mm-mm.
Cinnamon, I'm okay with, but that's maybe lavender. I don't know.
I've never had anything with
Oh,
lavender.
I like the Irish cream too, Mikay.
that's
I
good.
love Irish cream.
See, Kevin, he'll drink any flavor, but
Mint is my favorite though.
it's too sweet.
I love mint.
I like mint too. Usually in the morning I make a mocha freeze
Caramel macchiato.
mint shake.
Oh, yum.
It's a healthy
Mm.
Plant Paradox recipe, which I do have a video on it on my Plant Paradox healthy recipes
I've
playlist
seen it.
on that. So I make that a lot, and I still have spinach in the garden.
Really?
So
Mine was
Nice.
I just threw some seeds out for that.
the New Zealand spinach bolted already, but
Really?
the Malabar spinach is still going. But this is
Oh,
the thing.
that.
It's being shaded by the 4 o'clocks.
But you know,
No,
Malabar spinach is not
Here?
really spinach.
Huh?
Malabar spinach is not really, it's not
Well,
true spinach.
You called it spinach the other day. Malabar.
Yeah.
You called it Malabar.
Malabar.
But originally on the package that I got, it was from a seed swap or something. It said
Yeah.
climbing spinach. But I've been calling it Malabar spinach since then because that's what you called it, and I assumed you were right.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's pretty. I meant to make a little short video of it yesterday.
Yeah.
It's like 4 o'clock spinach, 4 o'clock. It's like covered, and then there's a cayenne pepper underneath it that keeps putting out cayenne peppers, even though it's totally shaded. I don't know how it's doing that, but it is.
How do they eat?
I should
Yeah,
have.
the heat.
It's hot enough.
I'll be right back.
Maybe that's why it didn't bolt, because it was covered. It's still getting the heat, but not the scorching sun. Maybe that's the secret to growing peppers. My pepperoncini peppers are getting tall, but they haven't necessarily put on any peppers yet. So I don't know if I'm going to get any or not.
My peppers are really struggling this year.
I didn't do peppers this year. I have frozen ones from last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And my son's the one that likes all the hot stuff, and he's found some seasoning and stuff. So he said, "Don't worry about doing peppers, Mom." So I did.
Yeah, my jalapenos are struggling. My bell peppers, I probably have one really good bell pepper, the California Wonder, but my red ones are struggling. I do have some. I finally got some germination from the Sugar Rush peach peppers, so I plan on transplanting those soon. But my jalapenos did so bad this year. I'm not going to have any for salsa.
Mm. Tina, did you plant any of those pepper seeds I sent you?
No, it was too late for me.
Yeah, I figured you were probably saving them for next year.
Yeah, I was really bummed because all those other pepper seeds that I had purchased through that other person just didn't. I was so upset. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a disappointment for sure.
It was a big disappointment. Like, I expect one or two seeds, a couple of seeds maybe not germinate, but not, yeah.
I didn't have good germination either on my same company. My nasturtiums, my carnations.
My nasturtiums didn't germinate either this year.
Purchased about 10 seeds from that company.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a good success rate on mine either.
Yeah.
But the nasturtiums from Mary's Heirloom Seeds, those germinated and are doing well. So
that's awesome.
That's the difference between that company and that company.
Back in a sec. I've just got to go and get a jacket.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow,
I ordered the kidney beans and pinto beans through, was it Annie's Heirloom Seeds? Was that it? They did great. I was pleased with that. Yeah. So, but even the mammoth sunflowers that I planted through Burpee, I planted a ton of seeds and 2 germinated and I lost one the other day. So today I'm like, okay, we're just going to throw some extras out here and see wherever they grow.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about that too, because I have some extra seeds that I planted in the tire and I have 4 grow because I didn't see them growing. So the natural thing, I'm a Gale, and I threw extra seeds in there because I didn't see anything happening. And then all of a sudden, the ones I planted started coming up, and then the ones that I planted again started coming up. So I have 4 with so all these sunflowers on them, and then I have another one. And I swear I planted more seeds in that one too, because why not? And then I went to my daisies and let's just throw the whole pack in there.
Yeah, might as well. Yep.
And they're all coming up.
Yep. And I've realized too, I don't like the garden because I use so many grow bags that now I have the raised beds, and now I know what grow bags I want to kind of get rid of, move the raised beds closer together. And I'd like to connect them to make one long, 15-foot bed. I think I can do that. So
that would be awesome.
Yeah.
So you want to know what I'm going to do this weekend? Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. It's not 1,000 degrees out.
Good morning, McKay. I'm glad to hear that.
In between my rows is nothing but weeds. What was I thinking? I do not know. I did not put ground cover down, and I have ground cover to put down to cover up all those weeds and, pull. Who's making, I'm echoing. I hear an echo. But to cover up all those weeds, I need to put the ground cover down. So this weekend, I'm so over pulling weeds.
Oh.
Adrian, I wish you had never told me that was wild lettuce. I have wild lettuce that is 6 feet tall, girl.
Yes.
6.
Wow.
And then for years, I've been pulling out of my garden this plant I thought was a weed. it's lamb's quarter.
Yeah.
And I have it, it's in my potato garden. Like it's probably about 5 feet tall. And I never knew that was lamb's quarter. But now someone told me how to use the iPhone app and take the picture and then just get up. Yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so cool. So
I use the app called Picture This. I use the free version, and you just take a picture of it and it scans it and it tells you what type of a plant it is.
Picture This is really hard to use in
it's
our
called Picture
area.
This.
Yeah. But
This
I got
is my
phone thing. It just pulls it right up, tells me what it
I'm
is.
I'm
It's
loving
free.
the Google Lens on this thing I've got. I never had Google Lens before, but I've got a new phone and Google Lens works on it, and that's really quite useful, and it's free.
Yeah.
Which I most like.
Y'all see my new phone?
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Cool. Is that a Motorola? The flip phone?
And then you open it up.
Okay.
Isn't that cool? It folds.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
You can't see it because of the green screen, but you can open it
Yeah.
and then it folds.
Okay.
It's like a little.
So,
That's pretty.
yeah, what you get, the Samsung?
What?
It's a Razor.
Motorola, right?
Oh, the
it's
Motorola.
Razor. They brought the Razor
Yeah,
back.
I
Remember those phones in the
Yeah.
was that the early 2000, late 90s? Razors were the big phones.
Yeah.
It's supposedly, I don't know. Hubby did the research. He always does the research because he wants to get me what's best for videos and camera use. So he always does the research, and then I just trust him.
Oh, that's cool.
And memory. He also looks at memory.
That's good.
That's what he picked
at a YouTube meetup. Haas was at a YouTube meetup. That's pretty cool. I would like to meet him. Yeah, I've never had any issues with Haas Tools seed. All the seed, and I still have seed.
Good night. Thank you for coming.
I bought years ago that is still good.
And their website's really good too.
Yeah,
they have a lot of great information. Haas Tools. I really like them. Their customer service is excellent.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that
rate is outstanding.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. I mean, it's just sad because I know there's a lot of big channels that use another company that both Gail and I got our seeds from that just didn't do well this year, and they highly recommend the company. So, and like, what did he say at Bushcraft? He goes, they Haas protects their seeds so they're not being scanned or X-rayed as they go through the mailing packaging services. Yeah. So there's a protective thing there. 50 degrees?
50 degrees.
Yeah, 50 degrees here at the moment. So that's why I went and got the jacket, because the breeze is a bit cool.
Nice.
It was fall season.
Is that Celsius? Fahrenheit?
No, I work in Fahrenheit.
Are you entering the fall season, Ariella?
Well, officially it's in winter here in Australia. Nice. Yeah.
Okay.
But we don't sort of have a real winter. I mean, overnight it got down to about, I think, 40 degrees. Okay. And generally the coldest it gets right here is about 32. So that's it. That's overnight.
Okay.
But there's a south breeze coming in here, and it's a little bit chilly, the breeze blowing up off the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, the air can be cool. If you're
let me answer Hayden's question. So on the closed streaming, okay, so I will be live, Heather will be live, and Tina will be live. And when we're doing co-streaming, I'm telling for all the people who don't know, one person at least has to pay for the StreamYard for someone to co-stream with them and still get watch hours. So Tina will be getting watch hours, Heather and me all at the same time. So whoever's live you're in is the person who's getting the watch hours. So
Right.
if you intended for both of us to get watch hours, you would have to have one of us on your phone and one of us on your laptop, or one of us on your TV. In other words, like that. So I don't think everybody understands that whoever you're in, that's who you're giving the watch time to. And we're all getting watch time at the exact same time.
Yeah.
I
that
can't
makes
stay
sense.
focused. I mean, I don't have any issues where focus issues. It's just like I get so distracted, you know, and I want to, and then what I do is I'm reading all my chat and all the other chat, and I tend to
Lost.
take over.
I get that way too. Mondays I'm like that, Jan. If you've ever watched Jamie's lives, like I'll be sitting there totally dazed off because I'm tired and I'm like, I don't know. Like I have my head's going on other things.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I don't like co-streaming at all. I did it, I think once. I think I might have done it with Gail. And I was like, okay, that was a good.
Yeah.
Mark it off your bucket list.
Of course, we're all doing it because we're trying to monetize the channel. So it is a great way to get a channel monetized, because you can talk longer when you have somebody to talk to.
Yeah, it's a great thing to have that option for. I love the option, but I don't need watch hours. I'm monetized. I'm not there right now. So, but
Yeah,
it's a beautiful option for people that are trying to get monetized, that they can, get their group in, their family in each live. That's cool. And a lot of times, like when you're all alive, I'll hop from Gail to Tina to whoever else is on there, Jamie or Susan. It doesn't matter. I'll hop.
What is the trick?
Yeah.
I'd like to know the trick, Bushcraft family. He's got a trick so everybody can get the same watch hours.
Oh.
I'm taking notes. Okay, I'm ready whenever you are.
Pad and pencil.
I may just screenshot it. I checked that to like.
What's the trick? Everybody wants to know what the
put it. Leave everyone in suspense.
I know. They got really quiet. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I got it running here on my iPhone to keep up with chat. Otherwise, I don't see the chat here. So I'm waiting with bated breath for it to come up as well.
It's called multi-streaming. Well, isn't that what they're doing?
Isn't that what we do?
Yeah.
Isn't that through StreamYard?
Huh.
Like it's running on my channel because I can stream it to my yard. I mean, my. See, Jen? Yep. Like if you
in his yard.
Did you get that? Yes. It's 7:30. It's almost bedtime here for me. I'm not kidding you.
Oh dear.
So how do you get it multi-streaming?
6:27. So.
Yeah,
it's called
we're an hour.
Oh no, that's not what we're doing.
Is that different than what we normally do, Bushcraft family? Multi-streaming.
Okay, come on, Charles.
Isn't that what we do?
Beans.
Wait, let Jan
That's
handle
what we're
it.
doing now, right? Multi-streaming.
Come on, chop chop.
Isn't that what we normally do?
Faster.
Yeah.
His answer was no.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us the right answer, please.
We don't know what we're doing here.
Okay, I'm sorry, I have to keep going in and out. I got supper going. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're good. I've been doing the same thing.
Hi, Tina, Rainy Ridge. Welcome.
Hello,
in.
Rainy Ridge.
Hey, Rainy Ridge.
Oh, is that Tani?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can
we
hear
found out Tani is a boy.
Uh-oh.
Is it?
Oh, you better get that guy fixed fast.
Yeah, we will. As soon as we
Yeah.
can.
StreamYard is not
Actually,
multi-streaming.
he's about.
Okay.
Oh, StreamYard is not multi.
Well, maybe eventually he'll let us know what multi-streaming place to go. Yeah.
Good kids, yeah.
So
Well,
But
I mean, we're
anyhow.
all getting watch time, but
Are
we're
you
not
leaving?
all getting the same amount of watch time.
We'll step away for a minute.
Hmm.
Right. It depends on how many people are in
How
your
many people are in there?
specific
How
chat.
much are they chatting? How long did they stay? Blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
Well, there's a trick that everyone can get the same watch hours. The investor said he dual streams every Sunday.
Maybe
What?
it has to do with that.
The trick.
You know how on your StreamYard it says
be right back.
2 seats or 4 seats or so on and so forth? Maybe it has to do with how many seats. I don't know. I always wonder what that seats part meant.
I wondered what that meant too. I was just thinking, yeah, probably another Ariella Blur moment.
Yeah,
You know?
Ariella and I tried to co-stream unsuccessfully a while back before we realized that one of us had to be paying for it.
Mm.
Hey, Gail, I gotta hop off.
Okay, Jan.
Bye, Jan. Take care.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Talk to
Take
y'all
care,
later.
Jan.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Jan.
I'm kind of looking at the multi-streaming here, and they said, I'm using the exact words that he had given us about multi-streaming, and StreamYard is apparently called multi-streaming, and there is another link. There's another company called Multi-Stream.
That would be cool.
Or
if everybody-
multi-watch for Twitch, YouTube, travel. Hey, sorry about that.
So, what is
yeah,
the
if you could
website?
drop the link, that'd be great. I'd like to go research
Mm.
that.
Isn't YouTube the website?
Yep, I just came across that one. It's multistream.me.
Okay, I'll have to check that out. Multistream.
Yeah.
Write that down because I will forget.
Yep, I just came across that one.
Huh.
Well, I'm gonna go research them, and maybe I cancel what I have with StreamYard and use another one.
Yeah.
Because that would explain some things, Gail. Because when we've done live streams before, I haven't always gotten watch hours. Remember?
Yeah.
I've gotten like 0.
Mm.
And the one that we did just recently, it said I had like 16 watch hours. Then it says 0. So either they gave it to me or I got nothing. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find that with my normal live streams, but I think what it is it sort of counts as a different thingy. Once it sort of processes up, your live stream processes up to full resolution if you leave it on. So you get like the hours for while you're live, but then you'll get extra hours for people who re-watch the live stream later.
Right. And I
Thank you,
think
Rainy
YouTube
Ridge.
has been on a thing where it doesn't calculate all your things all your hours in real time, right?
Mm.
Doesn't it say as of such and such a date, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
So
48 hours, I think.
It's like behind. It doesn't calculate everything.
I know, McKay, if you watch on my channel, I know it shows watch hours. I don't know how it works, to be honest with you. I think we need to pay attention to like this one tonight because it is streaming to my channel right now. So isn't that multi-streaming? Wouldn't that be multi-streaming if I have the option to stream it? Because it's
No,
streaming on both of our channels.
Oh, on a replay, yes, we would get the full watch time for a replay. Yes.
Yeah, but it's like 48 hours behind before it updates
you
onto
get
your
watch hours.
channel.
Yeah, you get watch hours.
Yeah.
I like
Hey,
Jerry.
Prez, let me tell you, I lost 2,000 watch hours at the beginning of the year, and I have been, God bless some of the people here that are up on this panel because they've helped me build up some more hours, but I'm still a ways away, and I have 6 months to do it in.
Well, that's what happened to us last year. Is just before Jerry's surgery, he figured out that we were going to lose 500 hours, and you lost 2,000. So I can only imagine how that is. So he worked really hard last year before surgery to get us monetized, so that we didn't lose that, because then you switch over to views instead of watch hours. So.
You guys, you need us.
And I didn't know those things until I got connected to like Gail, Adrian, Jan, Heather, and that. And, they've helped out with a lot of knowledge because I was fairly new. I mean, I think my problem is that when I started YouTube, it wasn't a serious thing. I think that's what happens. You kind of dabble in it, and then you go, oh, maybe I can do this more. And then, so my son's dog is.
Yeah, none of us have done lives.
Yeah, I knew that, Bushcraft. I knew that you have to stop it and then start it back up.
My longest live ever was 6.5 hours.
Yes.
And that was on New Year's Eve.
Mm.
And that was a few years ago.
Yeah, I think I've done like a 10-hour stream a couple of times, but it's been something like 2 years or something like that. And yeah, it gets pretty draining after a while. So I don't think I'd do that again in a real hurry.
Close it off up there. Oh. That's the exit right here. No. Where you at?
I don't know.
Right there. Yeah, that one there.
Okay.
Say goodbye.
Ladies, I'm going to step out. I need to get my dinner going, and we need to go out and check our cows. So, Gail, thank you so much.
Thank you for coming in.
Nice meeting you.
Bye. Nice to meet you.
Take care.
Can you pull up Bushcraft Family's comment? YouTube only counts 12 hours per 24 hours unless you stop.
No, that's if you're continuous, though.
I see. Okay, I
if
see.
you're streaming live for like a certain period of time, it'll only take, you have to stop it at like 11 hours and 59 minutes. Once it passes 12 hours, it's not going to count anything.
I see. Okay.
I went back to my lives and I looked to see how much time it gave me on each
I'll
one.
be right back.
Because he's saying you get less hours if you're streaming with other people. I don't think that's necessarily true in my case. I can only talk for me because I look at mine to see what I'm getting for the ministry channel. I think that I get better watch hours when I have other people up because I'm not so awkwardly speaking when I have other people as I am when I'm by myself. So I'm getting more time. Tina and Jamie and Heather and all the people.
It's easier to do a live for a longer period of time when you have people that you're bouncing ideas off of and topics to talk about.
That's why I'm pretty much going to get the paid StreamYard through the point of monetizing Broken Hearts Ministry, and then I won't be paying for it anymore. That's a temporary thing that was meant just to monetize the Homeless Ministry channel. As soon as that part is done, I probably won't continue with the paid. Now, I can still go on with other people and co-stream, but I just won't be paying for it myself.
Right.
So
I looked at it. And thought, oh yeah, I wouldn't mind doing this either. That others have got an option, but looked at the price, and yeah, I can certainly see your point, Gail, in why you wouldn't sort of keep it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could add up.
Before I took my break for the winter, I was paying the $25 a month for the StreamYard. And then when I knew that I was going to take the break from, the winter, I was like, I'm not going to pay for StreamYard. I'm not even going live anymore.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
I think I'm not going to take a break this winter because it hurts my channel. That's why I'm so far behind on watch hours, is because I always take the winter off. So I need to not do that anymore.
Yeah, because you could still come up and talk about gardening stuff in the winter. And that's one thing Heather and I were talking about. You could pick some gardening subjects and you could literally do a weekly or a bi-monthly gardening video about things in the winter that are your plans for your gardening season. So I'm actually making a file of some gardening subjects I want to talk about in the fall and winter to continue some gardening content, but it'll be more spread out depending on how much I come up with. So far, I've got one topic, so we'll see how it goes. But
it would definitely help, Lewis Acre. It's an incentive. It's an incentive for other channels to come up on your channel.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, for me, it's easier to get the watch time when other people are up, because I think my personality is more lively when I have other people to ping off of, basically. Then that's when you get the Gail jokes, and that's the draw. To see Gail be funny with other people, that's interesting. To see me talk to myself for an hour or two, not so interesting.
Because it kind of feels like that. Even though you have people in the chat and you're chatting back and forth, it still kind of feels like you're just talking to yourself. So
yeah, it does. It does. $10 a month on StreamYard. Oh,
what does $10 a month get you?
Because you're paying for the whole year?
I don't know.
Hey,
Barbara,
you can come up with me sometime if you want.
Yeah, that would be lump sum. Yeah,
stream with me sometime if you want.
That's awesome. What are we talking about?
You get more.
My family says we get to stream out for $10 a month, and we want to know how.
What does $10 a month get you from StreamYard? You get everything.
Well, it's probably changed because people caught on to it.
I think it's because in the very beginning it was $10 a month. So he's probably been on since they first started that.
Yeah. He's grandfathered in.
Yeah. So he's been on since that long. So he got that price and it didn't change on him.
Yeah.
He gets everything.
And I think sometimes they used to run like a special type of thing. Like if you get it now, you can get it for this price type of thing. But,
yeah, I do the $20 a month, and that gives me, like, I can have guests up on my channel too, and they can stream it to their channel. So
if you cancel, then they'll say that they'll give it to you for a deal. I think they offered that to me too, because when I canceled mine, they were like, oh, if you keep going, then we'll give you this discount, you know. But then I was like, I'm not going to keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, it says $20 a month, but that's if you're paying the whole year. If you're doing it month by month, it's $25. Just saying.
Yeah.
No, it's $20 a month, month by month. You can upgrade for $25. If I'm not mistaken.
No, it's 25. It's 25 a month.
I don't pay $25 a month for.
But then my husband said $19 the other day, so now I'm kind of wondering what it really is, because he said, "Oh, the $19 came out." I was like,
I think it depends on how much storage you plan to use. Like I went through and I deleted some of the lives that we did on StreamYard, but I left them on YouTube so I don't lose watch hours.
Oh, so we need to cancel it to get the good deal. I think it's kind of like
I'm actually going to go look because now I'm curious.
I've got it in Walmart, and they try to give you a better deal because they feel like they're about to lose a sale.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Would it work if it just got 1 month and then cancelled and then?
Right.
Probably not.
Let's see.
Hello, Maritza's Yarn and Craft. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Maritza, welcome in. I'm going to go see right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
it says 20 until you click on it. Then it tries to take out
a lot of places will do that. If you are wanting to cancel.
I pay $19 a month.
Yeah, so that's what my husband said the other day was
$19. You can upgrade. You can upgrade and buy more space for $25.
Yeah, I don't need it to save it.
And I started with
it.
Yeah, I started StreamYard with the free one, and then when Gail and I got connected,
See,
I said, I'll go ahead. Let me start the duel so we can do it on both each other's channels, and I'll start that until she talked to her husband about it. So
y'all see that? It happened with him too. He had the $25 a month canceled. They gave him the $10 deal. So maybe when I go to cancel mine, maybe that's when they'll give me the deal.
They'll give you the deal then, Gail. Are you going to keep it if they give you the deal?
Maybe.
but I'm sure $10 is only a limited
You're like,
time.
I don't know, but I'm thinking about it.
Maybe for 10.
Maybe for 10.
Yeah, but is that for just one person streaming? Can somebody else add it to their channel? That's my question.
Yeah, there's a bunch of other. I know there's Melon. Hello, rooted in Texas. Welcome.
I'm just, you know what? I just keep
you
it the
can
way that
still
it is.
multi-stream on 3 destinations. So
I'll check out the other one that the multistream.me. I'll check that one out and see what that's about and what the cost difference is.
I tried OBS. Hubby set it up and I tried it. But then when I went to go do a regular live and didn't need all that extra stuff, it would mess everything up. And I didn't like that. So I told him, just cancel that, get rid of it. It made it harder for me. I was like, I
no, Heather's melting.
Yeah.
I don't pay $25. I pay $19.
And harder to.
I was paying 25. I know I was paying 25.
So there is a section though, Adrian, you might want to look. It says you can upgrade for your storage facility for like $25 a month. I chose not to do that.
No, I didn't upgrade anything. It was just the basic,
He wants to come up.
payment.
Bushcraft wants to come up. He says his fingers hurt.
He's like, man, I'm tired of typing all this. I could just say this,
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, I'll send it to you real quick.
Hey, Nina.
Hey.
Thanks for coming in. You in Texas?
I was doing something and I forgot.
You were looking at the StreamYard prices, right?
Yeah, I can't. I have to go to my laptop, but my phone doesn't show it. It showed $19. That what I pay for.
I'm looking at $20 a month for the basic.
Yeah, but then when you click on it, it says that's for the whole year.
And it says $240 due today.
Right.
So then if you're not going to do it for the whole year, it's $25 a month.
Okay. So their prices actually have gone up since I joined several months ago. It's $19. So it has changed, which wouldn't surprise me.
It probably fluctuates because
Maybe it was a different rate.
that I was paying for it was 25.
Everything's gone up in price. So why wouldn't that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like the YouTube Premium. They've upped mine too, what I've got to pay every month.
Oh, that's so much better.
Hey, Charles.
Too many questions.
Hi, Charles.
Hey, Charles.
Charles, I got one thing to say. Welcome to Ladies Night.
I'm gonna say something and I cut my tongue off again.
First of all, that site I gave you, it's not a software or anything. It's just a site. So when you guys were planning on doing a big, like a couple hour thing or something like that,
Marathon.
You go there and there's a drop down that says YouTube. You click it and you put the person's link in there, and you keep adding that until you add everybody to it, and then everybody that's streaming puts that link in and tells everybody to go to that link, and then everybody gets credit for everybody that's in there. So if like there's 20 people, but maybe 5 or 6 people are only in your chat, that way everybody gets the same amount.
I see.
That would be neat.
And then that would stream onto YouTube versus using StreamYard. We would just use that.
No, all it is you're technically you're not doing anything wrong. It's the the people who go to that link are watching all of them at the same time. It's something that gamers used to do.
I see.
Instead of clicking 10 windows and watching a bunch of people play, it was just one window and you could see everybody playing in different parts of the game.
Oh, I get it.
I think we need to test that out.
Yeah,
I think
for
we
sure.
need to test that out.
Did you write it down, Tina?
I got the site name.
I wrote it down. Yeah. Went over there and I saw it, so I kind of have an idea.
Yeah.
I'll have to look at it.
With it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What StreamYard does is not a multi-stream because it's all it is a copy of your stream.
Right.
It's basically called piggybacking.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're piggybacking off of whoever the main person is,
Yeah.
but they're all getting their own watch time. So YouTube, this
Yeah,
is
but
what
you
I want
don't
to
share it, though.
clarify.
You don't share the
something.
watch hours.
It's
Yeah,
all
let's
one.
get
It's
clear.
all one pool of watch hours, right?
Well, say Gail has 20 people in here and you have 5 people. You only get the watch hours for 5 people.
Right.
Gail only gets the 20. You don't all get 25.
Right.
Right.
Because when I stream from when I do a multi-stream, or not a multi-stream, but I do a, which is technically a multi-stream because I stream from YouTube and Twitter.
Okay.
So I'm streaming 2 different
The
platforms.
platforms, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just like
Is that
you can
what it
stream
means by
YouTube and Facebook.
multi-streaming?
Well, that counts as a multi-stream because you're there. You're actually sending out 2 streams instead of just the one.
Like if you're going to Facebook, Twitter,
Yeah.
and Instagram, and whatever.
I stopped doing Facebook because Facebook gives out real names in chat.
Oh,
Yeah.
does it? I've
Yeah.
never streamed to Facebook. Wow, I
Somebody
didn't know that.
somebody connected to my Facebook because I was streaming from YouTube and Facebook, and somebody came up and I almost said their name, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, that's kind of bad.
Right.
Because there
Mm.
there are bad people on YouTube that
Yeah.
I know
We've
who
had
you
them in
are.
our.
Now
We've had them in here.
they'll find you on Facebook then. So I stopped completely streaming on Facebook.
And
Okay.
he's so true because when I used to do lives for my business, it didn't dawn on me. Like I was just doing lives just to tell people like what my specials were this week, right? To get customers to come in. Little did I realize like they were just a lot of creepers out there. That's all I'm gonna say. And I thought one time I had somebody come in to my shop, and you realize like not only are you a public person, but you're a place of business, and those people could come into your business too, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. You really have to be
Good to know,
careful.
'cause I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Although if you have a page, where you change, like I have a Bushcraft family page, then if I connected that and then go to a live through that, it says Bushcraft family. But a lot of people that don't have pages will just connect with their normal account.
right. Now, when you're a group on Facebook, it's different because only the people in that group of your group on Facebook can see the lives and comment, and that people outside the group can't, unless things have changed because they've done everything, merged everything with IG that it's just so ridiculous anymore the way they do things.
I don't
Yeah.
even have an Instagram.
My Facebook
is
has Gail
so
Southern
unsafe.
Living on it. It doesn't have my name. It has Gail Southern Living as my name.
I have 2 Facebooks. One of them's Indiana Backyard Gardener.
I completely locked mine up to nobody can see anything. It's just all blank.
But I use mine for YouTube. I use it for platforms to share out videos. I use it for business. I have 3,300 strangers on there, and there's a few family members. Yeah, but I don't put personal names, or I put family pictures, but I don't put names. I don't put hubby's name, daughter's names, nobody's name. I just say daughter, hubby. I don't say names. And then I post people's videos. I share out my friends' videos on Facebook. So I use it just for business, not for personal.
Wow. I think I'm going to have to head off, guys. It's 8 o'clock and I still haven't had supper.
Yeah. Bye, Tina.
See you tomorrow. Thanks for all the
Bye, Tina.
Have a good night,
family.
Tina.
We appreciate it.
Yeah,
Enjoy your
no
supper.
problem.
I am. I'm going to go look at this other one. Take care, everybody.
Yeah. Let me know what you found out.
Yeah. Report back.
Report back. Yeah. She'll do her research and I'll catch you back up with
Right. Report back.
that. But yeah, tomorrow we're making wreaths on Make and Mingle. So me and Tina and Heather will all be making wreaths tomorrow afternoon.
Feel you're disappearing.
I know. I moved the camera angle and now I'm just like,
Disappearing.
Yeah, that's so funny. Just sort of disappearing into the green screen.
Ghost.
She's got an invisible cloak on.
I know why it's like that, but I'm not going to probably get a green screen until I set this up in my craft room. And I can't set it up in my craft room until I get good enough lighting in there. So I need
I just looked up. I got it's like a blue screen above me. It's the patio or the porch roof above me.
There you
Just
go.
looked up. I thought that
I
could be
just-
interesting to put a.
The
Heather said she needs
Lincoln
Wolf Cracker.
Lincoln Private. I just set it up. If you click on it, it'll bring you up to 2 windows at the same time. So you both get credit for just me being in there. Instead of having like, if you had like 6 or 9 people on or something like
Oh, I
that,
see.
it
Okay.
would be all on one screen.
Oh, I see.
so you want me to click on it?
Well, no,
Or
not
you just
you.
putting it there as an example? Okay,
You can click
I'm
on it
just
afterwards.
asking. I mean,
Yeah.
I trust you. I know whenever you're not going to send me a spray. But I'm
Yeah.
like, do you want me to click on it? Or you're just showing it?
Last time I told Gail to click on something, she left. I was up there all by myself.
Oh, look
Yeah,
there.
you
I
had
just said testing chat. Yep, it went in.
Did I stick you on a live by yourself one time, Bushcraft family? Did I do that?
Yeah,
I've
Well,
done that.
you've done it, and you forgot to plug in your phone a couple times.
My old phone had a terrible. The battery was getting horrible on it. And then I dropped it, cracked the screen, and that's when I went and got this new phone, the Razor.
Yeah, she was on my live once, and we asked her a question. She said, "Oh yeah," and then she's gone.
There she goes.
Never got that. I never knew what happened with that question either.
The screen fits over your chair. That's cool. Yeah, I want to get one. Maybe I'll put it on my Amazon wish list, and maybe hubby can get it for me for Christmas or something. You know, put some techie things that I need on there. Yeah, I've done that before. Have y'all seen Nicole Smith gardening? Y'all ever watch any of her videos? She's got that little external microphone. That looks like it'd be pretty cool. I mean,
I used to have one of those, but that was when my phone actually had a jack. It was wired.
Yeah. I'll just go and get my thing and show you.
I have a wireless one, but I have not used it yet.
This thing works
Okay.
real good.
What's
I'll
that?
A wireless mic.
Yep.
Oh,
I had a company send me a wireless mic, and I still haven't used it.
You plug that into the bottom of your phone where you charge it, and then you wear this part, and it goes a good probably 30 feet to where you can be way out from the camera and just talk on it. Yeah.
You can set your phone like far away, and you could still have the mic, and you could still be clear.
And it's actually better than the one on the phone because of wind. You know, when you get that,
right.
It's got the dead chicken thingy on there.
Nice.
And I think this thing, I didn't pay for it. That it was a review thing.
Yeah, that's how mine was. They sent me
Yeah.
They sent it to me in the mail.
She can show us her gear.
Yeah, I'm just getting my gear out. So
I'm sure they do, Heather.
Waller World has some.
So I have this. Got to put the do it all handle onto this thing, and
I'll be right back.
Oh, the stabilizer.
yeah, it's the Pocket 2. It's the gimbal camera.
Yeah. Oh, it's the one with the camera built into the gimbal.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and I got the wireless microphone, and then I can remotely connect up to my. That's why I have an iPhone, because it's just easier with the iPhone. Connect up wirelessly with the iPhone,
Yeah.
and I use the iPhone as the controller.
Mm.
Controls everything, you know. I can pan and zoom and, you know, tilt and everything, and stop, start, change ISO. Of course, I can click on a ND filter.
How
And
is it on heat?
it's actually quite good on heat. I haven't had it. Chinese New Year, when I was filming constantly, and it was as hot as, and it didn't shut down once with heat. And I filmed 4K 60 frames per second.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it handled the heat, and it was something like about 95 or 100 degrees ambient temperature when I was filming. So far, I think pretty good on heat.
Yeah, I was at
Are you talking about my background prez, or are you talking about somebody else's? Oh, maybe you're talking about Bushcraft Family.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I use OBS, so I can.
Yeah, whose background are you talking about? Yeah,
I'm
so
sure
you can
it's
change
out.
it. I like that one with. Is that a lighthouse?
Yeah.
I like lighthouses.
When I was at the summit, because it was well over 100 degrees in them tents. I was trying to record Rebel Canners and Sarah Thrust, trying to get the whole segment in. But the camera, I mean, this camera, the GoPro was so hot that when you touched it, you had to move your hand, and it would shut off.
Yeah. It may have a bit to do with airflow too. Of course, if you're inside like a tent or something where there's not a lot of airflow, I can imagine it getting much hotter.
Yeah.
Maybe you want one of those little hand fans just on the GoPro to keep it cool.
I was trying to film a garden tour earlier today, and my phone said that it was too hot and shut off on me. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to use my phone, because if there's an emergency and I have to get home real fast, I need the phone, you know. So I didn't use it for filming, because it would have probably went off too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's a big reason.
Some good content.
Yeah, it's a big reason why I have two phones actually. You know, this one clicks in here as a viewfinder, and then I have my main phone, which I can use as another camera if I need it, but also as a point of contact if there's an emergency or something, because the middle of Chinese New Year or something in the middle of Melbourne, you do definitely need some way to call 911 or what have you if you've got to.
Yeah.
I have a question for you, Ariella.
Yep.
Have you visited or seen your homeless man again since you delivered that bag to him?
I have seen him around, yes. I've got to do another drop off in the next week or so. I haven't sort of felt it on my heart that I've got to urgently do one like I did the first time, but I will drop something off.
I felt really good that I inspired somebody to do that. I thought that was really cool. I watched the whole video just to try to get a glance of you putting that bag down. So I was watching, and it was funny. But yeah, that was cool. That was really cool.
What happened to Tammy? I thought she was coming up.
Who? Oh,
Mountain Grandma.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, I'll be up in a minute," and she never came up.
I don't know. I read that and then I just got distracted and forgot about that. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe she got the original link, but not the same.
Yeah, maybe she had the same link. That was the problem.
Once I went to sending out the links the second time, I was frustrated from the fact that I was sending out links to the old deleted live. I thought, I'll just redo this live and change the date. No. That was a bad idea. Yeah, I need a green screen. That's what'll make that background stop doing that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just blur my background.
Yeah.
That cuts down a lot of that.
And that blue light sometimes is really distracting because there's a big blue light. I don't know. You can see it through the blur, but there's a big fish tank.
Yeah, I have a blue light in the dining room. That's why I never film videos in my dining room, because there's a fish tank in there, and you could just in the background you hear this water flowing. So that's why I never
hear the fish tank.
Huh?
Can you hear this fish tank?
No.
Okay, good.
I can't, but that's why I never film in the dining room for that reason.
Yeah, because if I film in the living room, I can hear the fish tank in my video. So I try not to film in the living room.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I have to remember in the kitchen to turn my fan off when I video, because my fan is loud.
The exhaust fan?
No, it's just like the ceiling fan is loud.
Oh, the ceiling fan.
Mm-hmm.
I like the I still get people that say that think I live in a bunker. They'll say, "Well, it must be nice to be rich and have your own bunker." It's a green screen. No, it's not.
Yeah, the other day somebody had the piano background pulled up. It might have. Was it you, Adrian? I don't know. Somebody had it pulled up, and I said, "Oh, I love your piano." Oh, I know who it was.
Oh, yeah.
It was Lisa.
Oh, your piano.
And I said, "Lisa, I like your piano. Can you play?" And she just started shaking her head and laughing.
Yeah. Somebody thought that was my living room. And I was like,
that brand of piano is very popular. I mean, I've seen that in a lot of live streams.
That whole entire setup is very popular.
Everyone's got the same house.
I know. What's up with that? Same piano, same couch, all the things. Yeah. But yeah, that's one of the things. See, I can be funny. I just have to be around my people. When I'm around my people, I'm funny. But when I'm not, then I'm not. Yeah, just like I never did great in interviews because some people make me feel very nervous and intimidated, and other people make me feel very comfortable. So it just depends on the people.
Yeah.
A different area. I'm not walking around today. I'm sitting under the porch.
That
But
looks like the different area, always the area I always see her in.
yeah, if I point the camera, because I've got it on my fold.
There you go.
It's just sort of the way the camera's pointing. I have one of those Samsung Z Fold phones, and of course I've got it sort of open like that, and it's sitting, like that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like a laptop, but a 2-screen laptop, I guess you could say. The way it's sort of sitting at the moment.
Well, Gail has a phone like that now too. She's got that flip phone. It opens
Yeah.
up. You can sit like this.
Yeah, she's got the flip. I've got, or the Motorola Razr. I've got the big one that folds out to tablet size, not a not a phone size.
Heard about that? Yeah.
That's
Heard
a big
about
Yeah, it's got 2 screens. It's got the big screen on the front.
Till hubby told me, and I was like, "What do you mean it folds in the middle?" I was trying to picture it. I'm not very techie. He tells me what phone to get, and I just get it because I know
You handed it to him all flat and then squished it. And so you
I mean, I'm broke now after buying this thing, but I needed the big screen because trying to edit on a small phone is just impossible. And I like to edit when I'm laying back in bed, and the phone sort of, works better for me than the computer. So I just sort of fold the thing out and edit.
Yeah. I edit on my phone too.
Whose video was Jam It Up June today?
Drop one of the drinks on the side of the porch.
I don't have that pulled up right now to be able to tell you. Was it? I don't know.
Isn't there a hashtag, Jam It Up June? You can just type it in, it'll pop up.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Oh, whose video was? Well, look on Blue's channel and see if she's got that new person added to the playlist. I need to go catch up on my. There's one in the refrigerator. No, well, there's a Gatorade, I think, if you want a Gatorade. Okay.
All right,
I'll have to turn my iPhone off. It's 1% power. I just sort of had it on just to keep up with
the chat.
Yeah,
with the chat.
hubby just brought me home dinner, so I'm gonna end it and eat my food.
Oh, yeah, I gotta cook this. So.
Yep.
Thank you guys for coming up with me. And thanks for
you're welcome.
I'm going to send you an email on that idea, Bushcraft Family, and you could let me know if you're interested
on that secret.
Doing that on the
that
secret.
Her and Heather are conspiring.
Me and Heather are conspiring with Bushcraft Family.
As long as don't get me in trouble. I get enough trouble by myself.
Not at all. Yeah, you're right. You do get in enough trouble all by yourself. That's right. Thank you guys for coming up, and
bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for coming in.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Ariella.
Bye. Have a great day, everybody.
You too. You have a good day. We'll have a good evening. How about that?
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.